Vietnamese immigrants Bic Ha Pan and Huy Han Pan arrived in Canada in 1979. They lived in Scarborough and got married in Toronto. Working for an auto parts manufacturer in Aurora, Ontario, the couple had a respectable job. The two were very frugal with their spending, putting money aside for the future. Their savings of $200,000 allowed them to buy their dream home, a two-car garage on a residential street in Markham in 2004, after years of hard work finally paid off. They had two children. Jennifer was born in 1986, and Felix was born in 1989. They had high expectations for their children and set them goals as parents. Jennifer takes regular piano lessons and excels at figure skating. Her parents are extremely proud of her because she could have competed in the Olympics. Unfortunately, she suffered a knee injury at the age of 14 that prevented her from competing or returning to figure skating. Jennifer's parents started to focus more on her academic performance. Every day, her father picked her up from school and kept an eye on everything she did there. She is forbidden from dating and going out. Even though she is 21 years old, she has never gone out with friends to drink in a club because of how controlling her parents are. They believe that she wouldn't benefit academically from participating in these activities. However, despite her potential for athleticism, she performed completely differently in school, where she was averaging a C-. To convince her parents that she had straight A's, Jennifer started to falsify her grades and use fake templates. She worked in restaurants, sat in coffee shops, and taught piano lessons to make money while pretending to be a college student. By telling her parents that she received a scholarship to the University of Toronto, Jennifer even went too far. Her parents were extremely pleased with what they believed to be their daughter's successful course. She won their confidence and persuaded her parents that she would stay with her friends near the campus over the weekend. However, she actually stayed with her high school boyfriend Daniel, who is of Chinese and Filipino descent, and also an active drug dealer. When Jennifer informed her parents that she had begun volunteering at the hospital to care for sick children, her parents start to be suspicious because she has no ID and no uniform. Her father, Han, followed her to work and exposed all of the lies she had been telling. She was the target of his father's wrath and desire to expel her from the house. However, her mother Bic wanted to give her another chance. She wanted her to graduate from high school and enroll in college, but with one stipulation: she must never speak to Daniel again. Eventually, she was forced to submit to her parents. Although they were communicating, Daniel felt that their relationship would not progress further and decided to call it quits. However, this did not stop Jennifer from seeing Daniel in secret. When Jennifer learned that Daniel had started dating another woman, she made up a lie and told him that his new girlfriend had set up a plot to have her gang raped. She explained to him that after a police officer knocked, she opened the door to find men trying to force their way inside and assault her sexually. They have resumed communication after Jennifer eventually won Daniel back. They hatched a plan to hire a hitman for $10,000 to kill her parents. They will live together after their deaths, and she will receive a $500,000 inheritance. Daniel makes contact with Linford Roy Crawford, also known as Homeboy, and makes arrangements for 2 additional men to help. Crawford gave Jennifer a SIM card and an iPhone so they could communicate without using their actual cell phones. David Mulvaganam, a Toronto resident who goes by the alias Sniper, gets in touch with Eric Sean Carty. Jennifer unlocked the front door on November 8, 2010, and called David Mulvaganam. At 11 p.m., they entered the home and began staging a robbery gone wrong. They made a complete mess of the place, brought Han and Bic Pan downstairs, and shot them. Bic received 2 gunshot wounds to the neck and head, while Han received wounds to the shoulder and face. The suspects depart the property with some cash, which includes Jennifer's $2,000 in cash. While on the phone with 911, she could hear her father, who was still alive, screaming and running outside calling for assistance. The 911 recordings show that Jennifer was taken aback by his survival. Han is taken to a hospital right away and put into a coma. Before she was asked for an interview, Jennifer spent 3 hours with his father. The detective noted Jennifer's inconsistent behavior during the interview. After letting her go, she was invited back, this time not as the victim but as the prime suspect. After being questioned, Jennifer was taken into custody for her mother Bic's murder and a murderous plot. Additionally, the attempted murder of Han Pan. The hitmen were also detained and charged similarly. Jennifer received a life sentence without the possibility of parole for 25 years. Felix, her brother, asked a judge to ban her from ever getting in touch with the surviving family.